Hello. Hi, everybody. It's Heather Nichols here. I have a million things I want to talk about. um, I just had a really amazing, very dynamic, very all over the map conversation with a friend this evening about sex and bodies and turn on and creation and how they all kind of go together. And it was really cool for me to look at just we covered so much terrain in terms of how we approach our lives, how we approach the energy of turn on, how we approach our bodies, how we relate to our bodies, how we be with our bodies, how we don't be with our bodies, and then of course other bodies, and do we allow ourselves to be turned on by sexual possibilities? Do we allow ourselves to be turned on by other bodies, by our bodies? It's a vast conversation. And what happens for me is I'm actually creating a 5-month program right now called Creating from Turn On. And it's been something that's been an exploration in my world for a while now. And whenever I create something as a class, it actually begins to facilitate me around the topic that it is. And it was so cool. Like for me, one of the reasons and the sort of energies that I wanted to create this class from is this demand that I've had in my own world to actually have a level of being turned on by my own body, by my own sexual energy, and by my own life and what I'm creating, no matter what is happening around me. So if people are getting put off by the energy of turn on, not turning it down. If people are getting excited and thinking that they're going to get to have sex with me because I'm turned on, not turning it down. And that doesn't mean I have to say yes or I have to do that. The energy, sexual energy, the energies of sexualness and the energy of turn on means so many different things to so many different people. And it's really the energy of turn on to me, and sexualness and orgasmic energy are energies that we can use in the creation of everything in our lives. We can use them to create our bodies. We can use them to create our businesses. We can use them to create money flows, relationships. We could even use them as parents, creating a family from a different space. Just being lit up as a parent, being joyful and alive and orgasmic as a parent is not something that really is a reality in this reality. So there's so many different places and spaces where we can bring this energy of turn on, orgasmic energy, aliveness, sexualness to everything that we're creating in our lives. And there are a million and one, times a million and one reasons why we choose to not be the fullness and the juiciness and the beauty of the turn on and the aliveness and the orgasmic energy and the sexualness that we be. It means something it means something different to so many different people. And for so many of us, it implies things. It implies that we will have to show up in a certain way, or we can't show up in a certain way, or we have to be aware of all the people that are going to now start to prey upon us because we have this energy moving in our lives, or people are going to judge us, or they're going to be confused by us, or they're not going to understand us, or we're going to eliminate possibilities, or we're going to have to continue to show up in a particular way, or it's an invitation to something that we don't want to have, etc., etc., etc. And the thing is that anytime you have that point of view about those energies in your life, in your body, it diminishes your receiving. It diminishes what you can be in the world, what you can create in the world, how you can show up in the world. And what would it be like to actually be lit up by the joy of your own life, lit up by the joy of your own body and what you're creating, no matter what, no matter what, no matter who finds it offensive or an invitation or exciting or. What if none of that was relevant and you could still choose to create your life from the turn on of creation, from the turn on that your body actually might be for you and that your sexual energy might be for you? And that might seem like a very lofty ambition, a very lofty prospect in your world. And that's okay. That's okay. If you're curious about this conversation, it's a starting point for the creation of something different and for the asking for different possibilities and the receiving of different possibilities, which is really why I have created this class called Creating from Turn On. Wow, is it contributing to me dynamically? And just this sense of like, what if I could move through every moment of my life relaxed, awake, alive, lit up, happy, joyful, creating, receiving, no matter what's going on around me, no matter what's showing up in my life, and have the energy of delight and deliciousness in everything that I do. It's a demand that I have in my own world right now. And I've had some conversations with a lot of you that have shown me that there's a common ask in the world for these energies to be more present in our lives and for us to choose them more and to create everything from this space. And so I invite you, this creating from Turn On, it's a very small program. It's a 5-month salon for 10 people. And we have a few slots left. And I just it's been sort of like more personal, private conversations with people, the invitation and the conversation of whether they want to play. And tonight, this conversation became so present in my world that I wanted to share it with you just as an invitation. And there will be more that I'm creating around this topic. And if you're ready to explore it right now as something that might contribute to you and everything that you're creating, let me know. You can reply to this email or shoot me a note from this video, depending on where you see it, heather@heathernichols.com. And I'm happy to chat with you and give you more information. And we start April 26th, so pretty soon, 2018, depending on when you're seeing this. And I'm really excited to dive in to this conversation. And what would it be like if we could give ourselves permission to live from and as this space, no matter what? No matter what. It's the energy that creates everything, truly everything that you've been asking for. And if you're willing to choose it and ask for it and receive it, it can show up and you can have a life where joy and ease and relaxation and creation and turn on and sexualness and aliveness is actually a reality. And I'd love to see that on planet Earth. So let me know if you'd like to chat more. And thank you for watching. Bye.